Hey, Alan, what do you have in store for us today?
Hey, I'm really excited about today because this is the beginning of our journey. I'm working with Twist here. I've worked with him off and on over time, and he's one of our horses. He's not going anywhere, so he needs. He's smart. He catches on real quick, but his big thing is fear. So he's like all the people I know and all the horses I know is they've got strong points, they got weak points, and his is fear. Fear can be a bad thing in the sense that it can get you hurt. Because he loses focus on what you're talking to him about, what you're trying to teach him, if fear comes in. So that's something we can train past. That's something we can fix. So it's not the end of the world, but it is something to keep in your mind. Because if he jerks and pulls real hard, he could break an arm. He could hurt you in a lot of different ways. He's not going to come after you with aggression, though. So anyway, that being said, what is the first step? Well, the first step I use with any horse is to ask him to leave. I want to be able to say, you go. Later we'll teach him to come back. But right now is that if I say go, if I'm feeding you and you get grumpy with me or you get grumpy with another horse, I want you to leave. I want you to do it now. And it's the easiest thing to teach, right? You can teach any horse to leave. So anyway, with that being said, I use a rope, but I'll show you other ways to do it if you're not comfortable. And we're going to do most of these lessons in the round pen because that's a pretty good tool, but you can do it without a round pen. There's other ways to improvise. Anyway, let's get started. So I look at him and I look at his hips. I say, hey. And so there he goes. So all he needs to do is a trot or... So there. So I wanted to make sure I could make him turn both ways, and that's it right there. And so that's all. That's all I need is that when I do that. Now I could have just done this, or I could have took a whip and hit my leg. There's different ways of doing it. One of the key things is to always concentrate on the hip when you're doing it, though, and that is his go. The hip is the go. The front end is stop when you're looking at him. So I hope that helps. There's going to be a ton of videos on this horse and getting him to be that perfect trail horse that we all hope for. Anyway, appreciate you seeing me come by here on Sunday. I'll talk to you later.